For any developing town, there is always an aspect of challenges with traffic. Nairobi town, which is in Kenya, is not an exempt. It has also been facing its own challenges when it comes to traffic or managing the traffic issues. Actually, at some point, Nairobi was ranked as world's fourth most congested city. And so this is something that need to be looked into just to make sure that we do not have a lot of challenges with the traffic. Today I'm driving in Nairobi, part of Nairobi. This is Jogoo Road. And at this particular time, there is no congestion as it is normally witnessed during the weekdays. I'm actually driving through on a Sunday. And so Sundays, most of the people are not within the town center. And so we will find less traffic. And this is around 3 p.m. So we are having less and less vehicles. So you may not be able to witness a lot of traffic. But in a normal weekday, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you'll notice there is a lot of vehicles in most of the roads in Kenya. And so traffic can be a big challenge when it comes to in terms of making sure that we have less vehicles in the city or the roads are expanded. So Nairobi has been having the same challenge, it's something which has been occurring, although the government has tried its level best to ensure there is a lot of expansion of the roads. And most of the time, this traffic is caused for various reasons that really make it a challenge. Now, according to the report, the average travel time in the city is normally about 57 minutes. Now, this is normally attributed to lack of scheduled public transport system and lack of elaborate non-motorized transport network. And so those are some of the challenges that come in because of that. And this leads to people to use personal vehicles over a short distance where they could have used alternative models such as walking, cycling, and public transport. So this is something, if the road is infrastructure is kept on being improved, people will be able to walk and good walking paths. They can be able to have places where they can cycle and even be able to use public transport and use proper public transport, which is well organized. Now, other causes of Nairobi congestion and traffic jam is also caused by double parking, illegal bus stages, and even personal cars being used as public service vehicles. And you'll find if the public service vehicles, buses are well organized, someone with a personal vehicle, they can be able to use a public system, but sometimes it becomes a bit more chaotic. And so people will opt to use their private vehicles. And this will make it hard. We'll have many vehicles in the city. And so if the government and the county government can be able to improve in terms of public transport system is done quite well. Another challenge that comes in, we have the border riders, and I think even to this day they are really they are all over, and most of the time it becomes a big challenge. There's a lot of congestion, and so they have been accused of ignoring traffic rules, thereby endangering road users. That's another challenge that comes in, especially with the border transporters. So the congestion is really a big challenge, and I believe the government has been in plans to ensure that this congestion is being reduced. I remember at some point the government had set aside 20 billion towards reducing traffic congestion in Nairobi, and this money was allocated to creating a web of bus rapid transport system, which I think it has stalled because I've not seen it. They were also able to manage the new railway tracks, which I think they were done, and they are rarely being used. There was also the plan for bypasses, which many of them have been done, and highways. And these projects were aimed at reducing traffic congestion in Nairobi by half. So my call is for the government to continue with the same project to ensure that this congestion can be really dealt with. Yeah, so, and also there was also a plan by the Nairobi Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, which had plans to create lanes for scheduled commuter transport in order to reduce travel time to and from the central district of Nairobi, business district of Nairobi. So if those things can be implemented, I think the traffic will be reduced in a quite a larger scale. And so this traffic jam can be managed if all those plans that had been in place are really followed up, so that people can be able to move around in a very easy way. But on Sundays it's always quite nice because there are no more people, most of the shops are not opened, and so moving from one corner of the town to another, it becomes more easy. Like you are seeing here, we are rarely encountering any traffic apart from just some guys here trying to not observe traffic lanes or even to be able to drive in the right ways. So I believe if something can be done, we'll see a lot of improvement, so that this city of Nairobi, which is developing at a very high rate, will not be among the world's most congested city, like it was ranked sometimes back some 3 years ago, whereby Nairobi had been ranked as world's fourth most congested city. So let us interact in the comment section and see what can we do to ensure that we have less congestion in the Nairobi city, and to ensure these vehicles are able to move smoothly from one point to another, and even in making sure that people are able to observe traffic lights, they're able to keep traffic rules and everything that is needed. Let us interact so that we can make sure we make Nairobi better. So guys, thank you. This is Moving Wheels, and we are in Jogoo Road, still cruising here, and just felt it's good for me to highlight. If you happen to be in Kenya, come and experience what I'm just sharing here. Meanwhile, remember to subscribe, and let us continue walking together this journey. See you in my next one.